Music by the Congo.
Welcome to the NEO podcast. It's your boy Young Truth the Great.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Brandon.
Yo, what's up? Yo, what up? It's your boy Mike Free.
All right, first of all, subscribe to us wherever you're watching or listening to us. Follow us on all social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, NEO podcast. And as always, you can reach us via email at neopodcast@gmail.com. Let's go.
Shout out to all the subscribers and all that good stuff. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, hit that button right there.
Word.
Right there.
That button.
That button right there.
That button.
That button right there. While you're watching it, hit it.
All right.
Alrighty then.
What's up, fellas? What's up, man? How we doing?
Oh. Hijack the intro. Hijack the intro on this boy.
Get it, man.
Intro. But did you know you support Young Truth?
Yes, sir.
I always want to say the great after for
I
some
know.
reason.
Niggas still
It's
back
contagious. I'm
in
sorry.
2005.
2005?
It's been longer than that, bro. Nah, it ain't been.
You have not been truth in 2005. It's a lie.
Jay was born in 04, nigga.
You was Young Truth already?
Yes, nigga.
You wasn't the great though.
That's what it was. Young Truth the Great.
That's what it was?
Mm-hmm. Then I graduated. Like, you know how it was Little Bow Wow?
Mm-hmm.
It was just Bow Wow. Now it's just Wow.
Nah, this nigga Shad. What's his name? Shad?
Shad Wild Moss. Wow.
Wow.
Nah, I'm just playing. What up, man? Yo, shout out to this all black platform. These black brothers.
This is black owned. These shirts are black created. So go ahead and
shirt on.
Go ahead and buy it.
And I own it. So, shout out to the NEO podcast for some NEO black niggas. So NEO black shirts for an NEO price. So,
and that nigga over there got an NEO trash cap on.
Come on.
Oh, my God.
Shout out to the cap.
You know?
You don't even know which ones you pressing, man. Again.
Reach for it again. Sniper.
Yo, speaking of this nigga Akon.
This nigga Akon. Your boy Akon getting that money.
What you think about that? Young Truth the Great?
Yo.
Akon, Tekashi and Akon.
Yeah.
Locked Up remix for your head tops. Locked Up remix for your head tops. Akon Tekashi featuring Akon.
Hey, yo, that junk trash.
I think the song's gonna be trash, to be honest.
The song sounded trash, but Akon is on it.
Trash already.
Tekashi's on it, and both of them got a history of making good engineering music, so it's probably going to be great after the mix and master. But nonetheless, it ain't no stripe for me against Akon. Akon throughout this whole situation said publicly he don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
He don't see no problem with what that nigga did and how he did it. He put it on the fault where he felt like it needed to be, and he held the people he needed to hold accountable. So that's how I feel about it. I'm not even gonna keep giving this nigga run on my bill.
Yo,
I
feel like
more we can get run up.
We're gonna run everything up, but I do feel like
matter of fact, the chick that said you gonna lose your job. How that song go? You know what the fuck I'm talking about, y'all.
Nobody know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
Mr. World Star.
Go ahead. Talk.
Yeah. Anyway, about that.
What you think?
You
think the song gonna be trash?
Yeah, song gonna be trash. I think so. It sounds trash.
I
don't really care that they're working together because, like he said, Akon put it out there publicly. He don't give a
off the rip.
and what Tekashi did, blah 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 blah. he gonna still work with him. Okay, cool. Do you think? Yeah, we'll see.
Yo, so I think the junk gonna be a classic.
Classic? Why you playing, man? This nigga, you playing games. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, this nigga
Stop that
Akon
shit
gonna
again.
snap.
Stop that shit again.
Tekashi gonna drop them bars on your head top.
Bars. Woo, just cut it out. Cut it out.
Yo, he pressing everything, yo.
Definitely present.
Stop trying to sneak in that fairy dust too, yo.
What you mean?
You keep trying to sneak the fairy dust in.
Yo, what?
Nah, I think the junk gonna be horrible.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. So what?
That's World Star too.
Jesus.
This dude, the reason why World Star Hip Hop's still alive is because of him right here.
Yeah, Q, my cousin.
Q, he holding it down for Q. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Q, man.
Good nigga. We should. Started out with black niggas. I still go to YouTube. Don't you?
That was.
Do I go to YouTube?
Everybody goes to YouTube.
Yo, my phone literally stuck on YouTube right now.
Right now.
Literally.
You never get stuck on World
It never did.
Star.
Speaking of black niggas,
Stay woke.
Stay
of black
woke.
niggas, your girl Candace Owens.
Ooh.
Speaking of black niggas, how black niggas in the same sentence?
That's funny.
That was the point.
All right, so my question is, why does Candace Owens' message get lost? Because I think her message.
It's stupid.
What's her message?
What is her message? What is her message?
It
Yo,
don't
her
fucking
message.
matter.
Yes, it do matter.
No, it don't.
What is
Yes,
the
it does.
No, it don't.
That's the reason why, right there.
No, it don't.
That's the reason
You know
why
why it
he
don't
answered
matter?
my
No,
question.
seriously.
Why it don't matter?
What is her message?
It don't matter because there's a way to talk to people and there's a way to do shit. There's a way to handle
That's the answer of the question that I'm asking. I said, why does her message get lost? And your answer, the answer you're saying right now is
And
the answer.
It doesn't matter though. You saying because I'm telling you because it doesn't matter. It doesn't
What
matter.
doesn't matter?
Her message. Her
It
message don't
does matter.
It don't matter because of her approach. The way that white people have a message. But we might can sit down and listen to it. But it's the approach. Don't come at us talking about this, that, and third, blah, 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 and y'all the fault for it. If Trump came to the black community and said, yo, look, y'all, me and mine fucked up, y'all. We know that. Da 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 blah blah blah. White people black people are the most open arms, forgiving people on the fucking face of the earth. But it's the way you do things.
Podcast.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And because she wanna, first of all, you could, my nigga, when you see the whole world as a unit coming together as for black people's justice behind black people's injustice, and you have anything negative to say, you're an idiot. You feel what I'm saying? If you was pro-black, like you've been saying for this long, you've been pro-black, you've been pro-black, you've been pro-black, and then you go to the point to disrespect.
Yeah, it's insensitive.
Yeah,
it's beyond insensitive. It's coon-like.
It ain't coon-like. It's insensitive.
That's being a coon.
No, that's not.
Yes, it is. It's not
Being insensitive is being a coon.
Yeah, yes. When they're on certain issues, what you mean?
What do you mean?
Yo,
that don't even make any sense.
There's no. Yo, listen. At the end of the day, Shorty did some coon shit, like she normally does. That's some coon shit because you know what the fuck he was doing.
All right, so what's a coon then? Because I need to know that definition.
I don't, man. Scream man. Oh, he out smoking some bogey or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna give you the Webster. Webster. Candace Owens is a coon.
All right.
That's the way to do it.
All right. So what I feel like the same message that Kanye is trying to spill on Black America is the same message she's trying to.
Let's not put Kanye West and Candace Owens.
Why?
Because Kanye West knows how to sit down and have a conversation with the person without being fucking quote unquote insensitive. Kanye knows how to.
Yo, insensitivity aside, that's why I said, where does the message get wrong?
Disrespectful. So now let's take being insensitive. Let's take that because that's the wrong word, and that's too light. That when at the point of time.
All right, disrespect aside, right?
There ain't no aside.
It is aside because her message get missed because of the disrespect, right? I'm talking about the message she's trying to say.
Yeah, I feel like if y'all gonna do, if
And I still don't know what a message is. Tell me, nigga.
Well, her message is basically the same message I say. Victim mindset.
Oh, okay.
Don't be a victim. You feel what I'm saying? That's the message in the nutshell, right? It comes off disrespectful because of her timing. I feel like her timing is off all the time, and I think that's the attention grabbing type thing. That's the
it's
fiend
enough
for
of us in our community that have a good enough or decent enough message that's staying tall with us to the point where we should not be giving credit to a bitch who don't. Period. Like
What are you talking
it's
about?
too many more people. It's too many more people in our community that has a message that we should take heed to and listen to that actually matters to us.
Well, I say both messages need to meet right here. You know how you make two circles and then the middle ground is where we need to be at? That's where we need to be at. So yeah, of course she's too far to this side. And
So
then
let her stay on that side.
Nah, because the message is needed.
For whom though?
For everyone.
Why? What is her message?
I just told you.
What is it?
Not being a victim.
Mindset.
Not having victim mindset. That is needed for everybody.
Hey, yo, listen to me. Listen. That sounds good, and I'm trying to keep my composure because we have a platform, and I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, violate. But
that man talking about.
Let's not get it confused. If I say, hey yo, bro, I think that all lives matter, you know what I'm saying, because of da 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 da, blah 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 blah, this that and the third, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I say, hey, wake up, you fucking nigger, all fucking lives matter, this that and the third, I'm not my intent of my message of, hey, you know, I'm saying nigger to get your attention and grab you, and that's what I have to disrespect. Nah, fuck what you did. What your intention was to be disrespectful and hop on and make me feel a certain type of way.
But her message be the same all the time. That's what I'm saying.
Her message is still, bro, when you came out, when you started your conversation out with saying, yo, look, listen, I don't support this nigga. This nigga was a criminal.
I get what you're saying.
Yo, when you say them type of, yo, bro, I treat people that in an office or in a different tax bracket the same way I treat a nigga that's in the bodega or on the block.
We ain't got no bodegas here.
We have. Yo, at the end of the day, I treat
gas
everybody the
station.
same. At the end of the fucking day, there's nobody that we know personally that could walk up to us and start off disrespecting us. And we
all right, so
it's been too many. Let me say this. So therefore, my point is, it's too many other people that we can shine light to and care about their message and bring their message to the forefront than dealing with Uncle Ruckus' daughter.
Who?
It's a problem. There's mad people. You got people like I keep bringing up.
The middle.
You got niggas. You got different poetic people. You got different Black Lives Matter. You got you know what I'm saying. Like you got different people.
I don't think they're all giving the same. They're giving the message.
Candace Owens say,
I feel like the same way they try to kill Kanye for having.
I feel like
for
it's
Kanye
too
for
many
saying,
other
"Yo,
people in our community to defend all other than this bitch."
I ain't defending nobody. I just said that her message is needed.
I'm saying fuck that bitch.
I'm not saying. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference between me and you. I don't care about her. I'm not trying to sit there and act like I have, I'm supporting her or anything like that.
That sounds like you're supporting her.
I'm telling you I'm not.
That don't matter. What matters is we're on a public platform.
And I'm telling everyone that I'm not supporting her. I just feel like the message is the same message that Kanye get killed for. Anybody that has like freedom thought and non-victim mentality get killed for by the Black community.
Master P says the same thing all the time. Master P breaks it down on how us as Black men should not feel victims and not even care about all that extra shit and focus on how we need to be creating businesses, doing things ourselves and this and the third. Why in the freak are we not talking about
Because you didn't bring him up. You ain't put him on the
we didn't bring him up.
That's why.
The point of the matter is we focused on what we're falling right into the trap. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever message she has, I can bring you 2 black people who guys are.
That's what I'm asking you to do.
Message. But that's what I'm doing.
My whole question was, why does it get lost? You said, other than your personal stuff with her.
I think I use us as examples of my opinion. We all know what Master P do. Why are we focusing on Candace Owens? Why are we falling into the trap of this, that, and the third?
It ain't no trap. What's the trap? What are you talking about?
Because we're defending.
No, we're not.
We're having a controversial conversation over a bitch who had no relevance.
Hold on, I got
but she's relevant though.
Because of her F you to black people.
She's not saying F you to black people. This is what I'm saying. No, it's not. It's blatantly not that.
Yo, it's blatantly F you when you start out by saying, hey, if we all standing here.
That's super dramatic.
How? If we all stand there, come on, fam. Come on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've never met this man a day in my life, but when I watched that video, I felt like a relative. I watched a relative die.
Okay.
So if any of us have relatives that have died, we would not feel comfortable with a female or a male. It'll be a lot easier in this conversation.
That's mad, ew.
It'll be a lot, yeah, it is. But it'll be a lot easier in this conversation if it was a male, but it's not. But we wouldn't accept no female walking up to him and say, hey, I hope, you get justice for your family, but your cousin was a criminal anyway. Like, fuck out of here. We'll stomp the hole in that bitch. And I don't give a fuck how sedity everybody want to see him or how much we wouldn't do this in our normal lifestyle because it don't affect our household. That is the same shit that the white people do. You understand? That's the same exact shit that the white people do. But we like
yeah. So all right. So I was talking to my wife about this, and she says you can't get to an emotional person with straight logic. It gotta be a bridge in between somewhere, right? And that's where I feel like her message gets lost. Is all, and a lot of people that's like black conservative type people that want to pull out the facts. You know what I mean? It's like they forget their experience.
That's not true. And for Candace Owens is a prime example because before Candace Owens went publicly by saying, no, y'all black people are stupid for standing up for this, we had Candace Owens back. We are the reason why Candace Owens became Candace Owens. We was riding for Candace Owens, even when she was standing next to Trump. When it came for, I forgot what to do. It started out with the first police brutality, and niggas was upset about it. And when you start talking like you're oblivious to what the hell is going on, but that affects the lower people, then niggas got a problem. But then once you get the backlash to say, yo, no, the same people that feel like, yo, listen, we supported you, sister. We rolled with you, sister. When it was your problem, we rolled with you when you started talking up and talking logic and talking numbers and making sense. I was one person, that was me and you had the conversation like, yo, I rock with the bro. You feel what I'm saying? There was a lot of us like that. But once you start saying, look. Once you start saying, "Oops, my bad," I'm poking me.
She said, "Oops, my bad."
No, I'm just saying after you realize, okay, well, I created a lot of controversy and took away from the impact that I'm trying to cause by doing this, that, and the third. And I don't hear from you except for when it's time for you to go against what we're saying, what the unit is saying. You have a different thought process of you building your brand right now. You building the following. You doing the same thing Trump did to get elected. You feel what I'm saying? And you grabbing the people instead of saying, yo, you know what? I could respect this enough to just leave that part out. To say, yo, listen, this is the facts, guys. Da-da-da-da-da. But to start it off by saying, yo, I do not support this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. That is a, let's get this understood. I'm not one of you. I'm not one of you.
Okay. That don't mean she's not black.
I
This
didn't
nigga,
say that she would. There's nothing that she can do to stop herself from being black.
no, but what
you're
I'm
not
saying is,
pro-black.
yo, if you sitting there saying because I said something or say I didn't, I brung up this nigga was a criminal or something like that, right?
If that's the case, why the hell was we mad at Gayle King? Why was we mad at Gayle King?
We was
for bringing-
emotional. The
No,
same
so she-
reason why people are mad now at her because niggas is emotional.
Yo, it was wrong and tasteless. Period. And us as a community, if you are the one that stands with us, you are the one who says this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. If
It don't change. Nothing don't change.
You should not. A black person that stands for black justice should not take the same fucking opportunities that a white person would to go against the black community, to go against a big. Hey, you know what? Fuck you. That's all that was. You could have said, "Hey guys," like you did previously when with that how you won us over because she won us over with facts, numbers, and logic. That's how she won us over. That's how she got people that aren't just bandwagoners like a lot of our black community is. Let's hold ourselves accountable too. But we are bandwagoners. But for the people who weren't, it was, hey, you know, this kind of makes sense. Yo, this makes sense. Even when she's saying, yo, listen. Yo, let's her whole fucking campaign in the beginning was systematic oppression. Like, let's stop focusing on this, that, and the third, and let's just go forward with building up different and blah, 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 and stop trying to go, oh, let's fight against the man. Actually sit down and have a conversation. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay, we feel you. But now when there's a time for you to either speak up and get control and wake people up, you don't walk up to a person that just lost their spouse and say, "It's you know he was cheating on you anyway."
Yeah,
you don't.
So
do
that's
that.
the same. That's the same thing. And meeting logic with emotion. You
Nah,
don't
but
meet emotion with logic. That's the same thing you just described.
Yo, but you did. There's a respect factor, Brandon. There's a respect factor, and at the end of the day, there's tasteless things. When you sit back, it's one thing when you blurt out something. That's one. All right, that's tasteless. That's this, that, and the third. But when you sat and you thought and you said this, that, and the third, then you came up with a conscious mind of saying, "Yo, I don't give a damn what the fuck how the world feels right now. I don't care about this, that, and the third." And then, well, these people are going to stand against me, and that'll defeat my whole purpose. So why the fuck would you do it? To say no? Well, no. Now you're only stroking the egos of the white people. You're not looking out for us. You're actually saying it's okay for y'all to turn against me because they got me. That's what you're saying.
I don't think she's saying that.
Yo, the same. Why can't you find another way to deal with us the same way you tell us to find another way to deal with white people? They don't make sense, my nigga. If it's a plant, it's a plant, my nigga. That's a plant. That's facts.
All right, so the message is
hold
not
on,
a plant.
Hold on. Even I tell you what, you know who I respect? I respect the Trump rally and the KKK members. I could pull it up to you right now. You know what they said when the Black Lives Matter people came and they came and protested. Mm-hmm. They went on the stage and said, nah, y'all bring yourselves over here. Then one of the head motherfuckers went to the stage and said, nah, y'all come in and brought them on stage and say, yo, you know what? We don't gotta agree with you. We don't gotta this, that, and the third. But God damn it, you live on this ground and this is America. You have the right. So here, we're gonna do something that y'all haven't done and we haven't done. Here's 2 minutes, and these people gonna be quiet, and we're gonna let you speak your piece because you have that fucking right.
Okay.
That's the hey.
That actually happened.
If a Ku Klux Klan member can take the initiative to say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna take the time to say, you know what? I'm gonna be politically correct. Why can't Candace Owens with her own people? Why can't you just not put the dagger in people? If you can't say you accidentally cut me when you walk into me like this. That don't make sense, my nigga. They don't make sense. And we following her. But there's so many other people to follow and defend. It's so many other people to talk about. It's so many other people to bring light to than this goofy bitch. Like, at the end of the day, it's one thing for you to stand on us and this, that, and the third. But now you're just using us. Because the more you say, I don't agree with this, I am not standing with you guys, the more our dumb ass is going to talk about you, which brings your value up. All publicity is good publicity.
All right, so where did her message get lost again? After your rant.
Her message should be irrelevant. It's too many
Her message can't be
It's
irrelevant.
too many other messages that are irrelevant to this conversation that holds more relevance to this conversation than Candace Owens.
But we talking about Candace.
That's my point.
What's your point?
That's utterly my point. She says something ignorant. Now
She
we're
didn't.
talking about.
She said
That's
I
ignorant.
didn't even bring up the ignorance. Right.
That's all I want to talk about.
That's all you want to talk about.
That's it. That's it. You think I give a fuck about her? Once again, I'm over this whole like this whole.
Everybody got to get to a point where we can listen and take information without emotion.
And everybody has the right to feel respected. Everybody has the right to feel and be treated respectfully. Period. And if you can't treat me respectfully, then we got a problem. We got a problem. There's a lot of people that probably have a good message, but I can't have a conversation with them. Why? Because you walked up on me talking about some fuck niggers. Now, what the fuck we talking about? Well, I can't sit down and listen to your message.
She didn't say that though. This is what I'm saying. You are sitting there literally comparing her to KKK, which is ridiculous.
Why am I not, Brandon?
What you mean?
What is
She
the
didn't
difference
say.
between
She did
her?
not even say. She didn't say that.
All right, man. All right, bro.
She didn't even say that.
Well, how many other times you got? George Bush never said it neither. Trump never said it neither.
And what?
Trump never said fuck niggas neither.
Okay. And what does
Trump
that mean?
never said fuck you niggas neither. Is he not a racist?
I don't know. I think Trump is a patriot. I think Trump is America first, right?
Okay. How can you be a fan? How can you be a patriot
without being a racist?
Without being a racist.
You can be a patriot.
How can you not be? No. I'm talking years and years and years and years and years of patriotism, right?
Uh-huh.
And not feel okay. It's okay. So you mean to tell me?
Yo, he can be racist though. It don't matter to me.
That's what I said. But now you tell it. But now you are blatantly. Yo, you know what this bitch ass nigga said? This bitch ass nigga said, I know George is sitting up there looking at them job numbers. Like, that shit ain't funny.
Yo,
like if that was us, if nigga,
who said that?
Trump.
He probably was talking about George Bush, yo.
He said his whole name. Like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, like.
I didn't see that, but that's still crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Look it up.
That's still crazy. Either way.
That's wild. Well,
okay.
What I was trying to say was that victim mindset is one of the poisons that is corrupting the Black community, right? A lot of victimization, a lot of not wanting to be accountable, a lot of not wanting to take responsibility. A lot of that is, regardless of if we like it or not, that a lot of that mindset is the plague that plagues the Black community, and the media plays into that.
Right.
Our music, hip hop music, plays into that. Everything plays into that.
Yeah. So in order for you to not be,
what you about to say?
like if we're talking about not being victims and not feeling victimized, then okay, cool. But how the fuck does that say, hey, we should bow down? How the hell does that say? The fact that niggas are saying, nah, fuck that, fuck all of y'all. Fuck what y'all talking about. We need change. That's not, nobody's playing a victim. Nobody's playing a victim. The problem is we're moving in a manner that white people don't deem fit. So we should be moving in a manner that white people feel deem fit so we can come down to a resolution in her eyes. White people didn't do that. So why,
What she
stop
said?
feeling,
What she said to
stop
do
feeling
that?
victims.
What she,
Stop.
what she said to
What are
do
we
that?
feeling victim about? What are we feeling victims about?
I feel like me personally, I feel like anytime you ain't just going to get what you want, and you complaining about what's being done and all this other stuff, is some victim junk.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Well, okay, so what is systematic? Systematic is
It's systematic things to keep us in victim mindset. Right?
That's fucking crazy. How can you be a victim, right? How can you be a victim and you don't know you're a victim? Like what's that?
But the people that know that this is what you're suffering from, and if people don't say something about it, like, yo, all right, you got to get up out of that mindset. You got to just go get what you want to go get.
So this is what you think. So you think if in Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Atlanta, they've been saying shout it for a long time. Generations of saying shout it. So you think you come here and talk to Atlanta, and all of a sudden niggas should know better to stop saying shout it?
Nah, it takes a lot of talks. It takes a lot of conversation. A lot of.
Is it gonna match with 400 years of this? Versus
It may, and it may not.
But
the 20%.
You can't call these people victims.
The 20%.
That's like telling a woman that you
I ain't
wore
called
a short
nobody
skirt.
a victim. I ain't called nobody a victim. I said victim mindset. Right?
That's not a victim mindset. That's a person that is injustice. That's not a victim mindset. That's like a woman who got raped, and you're saying, you already got raped, and you had your skirt on. Yeah, you don't have to keep wearing that skirt to open yourself up to keep getting raped again.
That ain't what I'm saying.
That is what you're
it's
saying.
not. No, it's
listen, but you have. That's what I'm telling you.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, I got raped. Non-victim mindset is, I got raped. One, I'm not ever letting that happen again. Two, I'm not letting that happen to nobody again. You feel what I'm saying? That's not being a victim. That's saying that, this happened to me. And
so it's not okay. So basically what you're saying is that being a victim
I said having victim mindset.
Excuse me. So getting victimized, becoming a victim, and then having a victim mindset.
Yeah, being a victim. I mean, having a victim mindset is getting trapped in that loop, and you're not able to get out of it, right?
Because there takes certain resources. Ain't nobody going down here to bring psychologists down here to deal with the mental issues that's.
But if they don't, how are you going to get to where you're going?
We got to talk about that first before start. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what I don't agree with. That's what I don't agree with.
That's
what I don't agree with.
Absurd, bro.
That's not absurd.
That's completely, utterly fucking absurd, bro. You can't tell people. You can't say, yo, listen, you should just know better.
I ain't saying that.
That's exactly what you're saying.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm saying, if you become aware of this is what happened, these talks, these Candace Owens,
so how do you,
these Kanye Wests.
But how can you understand these conversations if you haven't dealt with them? Bro, if I have a prime example.
They both black. Kanye black from Chicago,
man. No, just listen to me.
Southside.
Listen, just listen.
Lil Wayne black from Louisiana.
But they all are out of the loop of growing up.
Good. That's a good thing.
Okay, so let me finish. You have these people that have seen different. We have the Lil Waynes. We have the Kanyes. We have the T.I.s. We have the this, that, and the third. When them niggas was broke or in the hood, what was they doing? Then once they got famous and rich off of exploiting what they were doing, they start getting counseling. They start seeing other people, seeing different
counseling
dynamics.
Ain't doing nothing.
Excuse me.
Oh,
they start seeing.
goodness.
No, listen, just listen. They start seeing other dynamics. They start seeing other ways of life. They start seeing different things, and they eyes open.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the nigga who didn't get rich? That nigga's wrong because
Nobody's saying nobody's wrong.
that's
yo.
that's what
That's
you're
what-
saying.
that's the-
What you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I said, yo, why? I said, why is her message getting lost? That's what I said, right? And her message getting lost because people think like that.
It's not enough resources of people not giving a fuck about people thinking like me. It's not enough resources that's saying, "Hey, let's deal with
Well, we
the
got
trauma."
the internet. We got her
What
clip
the-
going viral,
Come on.
and people are so
And who
emotional.
you think doing that?
What? You know who doing it. This is what I'm saying. The media keeps people in that loop, yo.
Yo, this is the same thing as saying, "Yo, I'm better than you because I'm not mentally retarded than you are." This is the same thing as us looking at people that are mentally retarded and saying, like we better than them. That's the same shit.
I'm
Like,
talking
that's the
about
same exact shit.
helping.
There's a lot-
I'm not talking about whatever you talking about. I'm not talking about.
Pointing in their face and talking down on them is not helping them.
Who are you talking about?
Candace Owens is a prime example. So going against
All right, so
walking up
look,
to
give me a
and
prime. I'm
disrespecting
gonna
me.
give you a prime example. You go back home. I go back to New Haven, right? I go back to New Haven, Connecticut. People that's trapped in a loop, right?
A lot of people.
Right? I go 1 year, and I done seen different stuff, and because I seen different stuff, I noticed the loop now. I noticed like, dang, all you gotta do is get out of there, da 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 da, in my mind, right? So I see my friend. I talk to my friend about, you just make some different decisions, blah 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 blah, right? I leave, go back to Atlanta. I come back here in the same loop again, right? And I talk to him again. Yo, blah, 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 right? I leave again, come back in the same loop. Now, me being Brandon, I'm spazzing on you. My nigga, you don't see it. This is what I'm saying that's happening. You got to get out, da, 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 da.
And that's the problem that I have. And you're wrong when you do that. You know why? Because at no point in time did you say, "Yo, bro, me coming," because you left.
How you know what I said, by the way?
Because you just said it. I'm throwing
I
over
said
what
blah,
you
blah,
just
blah, 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 nigga. This nigga trying to put words in my conversation.
said. Yo, at the end of the day,
Oh, man, that is crazy.
there's wrong, and then there's right, and then there's understandable. In order for you to have understanding, you have to not say people are being
You can't meet emotion with logic. That's why. That's it. When people are emotional,
Okay, so this is fair then. So this is fair. This is what we have to do with our women. This is what we have to do with each other. This is what we have to do.
you can't
No,
reach
let me
an
finish.
emotional woman
okay,
with
cool.
logic.
Cool. So that's what you got to do
That-
first. But
That
so,
is a fact.
and so guess what you got to do first? You have to tap in to her emotional in order for her to understand your logic.
That's the answer to the question I've been asking.
So stop poking at my emotions and telling me I should listen to your logic.
That's the answer to the question.
Stroke. Like I said that from the beginning.
No, you did not.
I said
You were saying all type of stuff.
No. Run the tape back once again. I said from the
You
beginning.
said something with the knife out. You said
that
what'd
was
you
even before then. I said, yo, I said it's one thing to say.
you kept saying disrespect. That's what you kept saying.
That's emotion.
You said
That's emotion. That's emotion.
Yo, somebody could disrespect you, and when you're not emotional, you don't even react to the disrespect, right? But when you're emotional and somebody disrespects you, you react to it.
There's levels.
Yo,
What's the
so
level?
what I'm saying is,
That's the levels.
There's levels, bro. There's a lot of shit I walk. But I tell you one thing. Matter of fact, and the reason why I say there's levels because there's a lot of things that
when you're thinking
emotional or not emotional, I walk away from. And there's a lot of things that emotional or not emotional, I'm not walking away from. I'm
Like
pretty cut. Hey, yo, so-and-so said something about you. I'm walking away from that. I don't care nothing about that. Whether I'm emotional, whether I'm beefing with my girl,
that nigga slap you.
I don't care nothing about that.
That nigga slap you.
That nigga slap me. I'm not, whether I'm in a great
That's
mood,
emotional.
whether I'm in a great mood, whether I just hit the lottery, whether my
Or
dog just died.
your girl slapping you, right?
My girl slapping me. I eat that whether I'm emotional or I'm not.
That's a lie.
No, that's not a lie. That's not a lie.
That's a lie within men. Period.
That's not a lie. No, you said slap. Any real man can take 1 or 2 to maybe even 3 slaps.
Not if you seriously emotional.
If I'm
Y'all
seriously
sitting there
emotional,
arguing and she slapped
me,
you.
I'm man enough not to hit her back. All for 1 slap, my nigga. You're not gonna
That
keep
done
it.
hurt though.
Of course, nigga. All my women got some heavy.
That just hurt though.
My women's heavy. They got
This
some
man
heavy,
crazy.
nigga. And I take that. But at the same token, emotional or not emotional, you ain't gonna keep hitting me in my shit. You feel
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
so logic. If you emotional, you talking to me about something that got you emotional, and I come with the logic. You told me in the same boat with your girl all the time. So it's like, nigga, you supposed to just feel me.
Because you're giving off the same message that she is.
That's my point. That's what I learned. I learned this from you. You get what I'm saying? I learned that I have to meet you with compassion. You feel what I'm saying? What she doesn't do, she don't do that.
What I'm telling you is I'm just judging you for even entertaining a bitch. Why I'm judging you for entertaining a bitch? Because we don't put this much fucking energy into other motherfuckers we should be entertaining. That's all I'm saying.
I don't even know who you talking about, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
That ain't
we
no
don't.
problem.
That's a big problem. When we don't
For
have
who?
other people to look.
I came over here and said, this is what I want to talk about. You could have brung all them niggas you talking about, you could have brung them into the picture
for
too.
what? I'm gonna talk. We have a platform to talk about current events. So therefore, when this shit came up, I thought y'all was gonna say your piece. I did this.
I asked one question.
I did all that, and then you start talking that crazy.
I ain't start talking crazy. I asked the question, and then you got emotional, and then we got into this.
Okay.
Next topic.
Okay, yeah. Can we move this along? I ain't gonna bring up the next topic because it might get into some craziness again.
Nah, bring it up. I want to talk about it now.
Well, fuck it then. Drew Brees.
I'm not mad at Drew Brees.
What you think about the comments? I don't give a damn, to be honest.
I don't think.
Yo, niggas is white, man.
I tell you what. I take Drew Brees over Candace Owens.
Because he emotional though.
Get that bitch out of here.
It's all emotion.
I'm sorry, bro.
It's all emotion.
Get that bro out of here, right? Get Drew Brees. Because Drew Brees, if he would have made an Instagram post and said this, or a social media post and did that, I would have felt some type of way. That nigga was in a major interview and got asked the question. And that's how the fuck he feel as a man. That's how the fuck he feel as a man.
Yeah, and his ancestors is the ones that was on the front lines. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, so what?
Yo, rock for your team.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Drew Brees at all.
And I feel the Atlanta fans that say, yo, I'm strictly just riding with F that nigga because he a Saints quarterback. I respect that. That holds some weight in my book. So other than that, that nigga don't get no burn with me, man. He good. He good.
That nigga trash anyway.
Where your shot glass at, man? You
don't want me to get no more.
Yes, I do. You can drive home. I do. I mean, I don't got to drive. I got to drive her.
You got to drive her.
Yeah, you know.
Yo, I gotta make a Young Truth and Brandon backdrop, man.
No, I got all that for y'all, but y'all got to agree.
I'm talking. I gotta squeeze them together like how I did the other one.
Oh,
so
okay.
Both of us.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. But I'm gonna get the green screen.
I already
it'll be here by next week.
Hey, yo, for the record, I think it's okay to argue with your black brother on your black-owned platform. At any
a Black Owens platform?
Owned.
Oh, I'm about to say this boy got Owens on the brain.
Hey, yo.
All right,
shut up, yo. I don't even care if he ain't paying us.
Who?
What's the Rock name? Real name? Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne
Johnson.
Best tequila in the
I don't
land.
know what you need to do, brother. I don't need.
But fill the shelves back up.
Fill these motherfuckers up. Make this a clip. Send this to them. Yo, the Rock. We did a case. Got you. I'll pay for the case. I don't even care. And I tell you what, I'll pay for you to send it to me.
Yep, you send it to me. We're gonna act like you sent it to us off the rip, off the muscle.
Anyway.
So I got it off the muscle.
Yo, shout out to the, you know what I'm saying? But now, word up. This ain't a sponsor. This ain't a third. Oh,
Nah.
you know she with a New Haven nigga. You know she with a New Haven nigga.
Who is that?
Order the calzone with Italian sauces, mushrooms, and onions and peppers.
And hopefully it's good.
Oh, my spot.
kinda
Come on,
crazy.
man.
Stop acting like you got all the good spots, man. Stop acting
Yo,
like that, man.
It's coming from Marcos.
It's coming from Marcos?
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's not good.
Marcos ain't good.
Not to be bragging on New Haven, my nigga. Like, what are you
Yo,
talking
she
about?
don't even know what do it. No, listen. I'm talking about
Marcos
the way
and
I
White
got.
Caesars, like,
Yo, listen.
Yeah,
No.
it's
Marcos
the
is
best.
not.
It's the best out of all of them
Marcos
by far.
Marcos is the best down here.
I mean,
Period. Let's be facts.
I
Is
mean,
it?
yeah.
But
You ever went to Antigos? I gotta bring you.
all right. But the
Yo,
fact that
welcome
she got
down there.
the
We go-
fact that she got
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
Italian sausage, the mushrooms, onions, and peppers.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, just changed my plans for the evening.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What?
Hey, it's
All
easy.
right.
Hey.
All right. Now I was gonna save it to the end, man. But I gotta bring this up, man. The one gotta go. One gotta go. This is for y'all two. This is for y'all two. All right, you ready?
I'm giving you my answer off the rip. I ain't even thinking.
I didn't even say what it was. One gotta go. One album gotta go.
One album gotta go?
One album gotta go.
Go ahead.
All of it. No singles, no nothing. One album gotta go.
Okay.
All Eyes on Me.
No, I'm keeping that.
To Pimp a Butterfly. American Gangster, Jay-Z. College Dropout, Kanye.
Oh my.
Get college dropout out of here.
Whoa.
College dropout out of here.
Whoa.
Butterfly, All Eyes on Me, and American Gangster.
Oh yeah, get college
dropout
You right.
out of here. That ain't saying anything.
Nah, you right. You right.
You bugging, Mike.
All Eyes on Me, get the fuck out of here.
You hate Tupac,
Yo.
yo.
No,
Stop
I love
hating so
Tupac.
much, man.
That album is not that fire, my nigga. Name one song on the second disc right now. One song on the second disc right now. Go.
Oh.
Go.
Was
Go.
it this Machiavelli or something?
Nah, that
No,
don't.
exactly.
Yo, real
The
talk.
2 disc album, that shit's fucking trash. The first disc, fire. Second disc, ass.
Hey, yo, I can't name you 3 songs off the Kanye West College Dropout.
Yes, you can.
That's it.
You know
You're
damn
lying so
you,
much.
you know you can.
I'm
You
lying,
know
but
you
I can
can.
yo. Hail Mary better than all them songs.
No,
We're not talking about
it ain't though.
What song on College Dropout better than Hail Mary?
Ron still ain't give me 3 songs. off
Jesus
of-
walks.
Better than Hail Mary?
Hell, mirror, nigga, run quick. Yo, when that other nigga from the Outsiders start rapping, nigga, you can delete that whole part.
Yo,
Like I
that,
said,
I ain't the killer, but that's the best first line of all time.
Yo, we ain't never do that with Kanye West. We ain't never done that with College Dropout, dude. Come on, bro.
That's not All Eyes on Me, though.
Oh, that's Machiavelli?
That's Machiavelli.
Yes.
Yo, we cheap.
Cheap as fuck.
Hold on, let me look
All
at
Eyes on Me. My point exactly.
All Eyes on Me had.
that. Hey, yo, don't try to get all
Exactly.
emotional because we was emotional.
I know, man.
My point exactly.
Yo, put your shot down.
One song
Oh,
off
we
the
don't
second
even drink.
disc.
We got
on
excuse.
All
Look at
Eyes
this
on
nigga
Me.
face,
Go,
yo. This
Go.
nigga face.
Go.
Ah,
Go.
Curtis.
Go. One song off All Eyes on Me, second disc. Go.
One song off the second disc. I don't know what songs is on the second disc and the first disc. I don't
My
know.
point exactly.
Yo,
That's
niggas
my
didn't have
point.
it. Yo, I had
That's
them
my
all.
point.
I had them all recorded on one cassette.
That's
Right.
my entire point.
Yo, what's on?
The
Oh, sorry.
album
So
was
All
not
Eyes on Me
fire.
has Scandalous up there. Scandalous. So scandalous.
Oh my
Picture
goodness.
it, Nate, though.
Yo, that
How
was
do you
my
want it?
junk.
Your
How
body
do
is
you
bigger,
want it?
Baby, I love the way you
Yeah,
flow.
you looking it up, nigga.
You're gonna tell me how you
Looking
want
it
it.
up.
Oh, come on. It was bangers up here.
No.
Hey, yo, hold on. Wait.
No.
All Eyes on Me got California Love.
That's the first disc, by the way.
What's the
I don't
second
give a
disc?
damn.
Go to the second disc.
I
see
said
what we-
second disc.
What does that matter?
Nothing.
It's an actor question. That's why it matters, nigga.
It do matter.
It
It's
No,
matters.
College Dropout didn't have 2 discs. So why are we arguing about 2
I
discs?
didn't say it had 2 discs.
But yo, that's what we up in comparison, boy. All eyes on me and
What
kind of
album gotta go? It's still one album.
So all eyes,
All eyes gotta go.
why?
Yo,
It's
real
a
talk.
double disc.
All eyes gotta go. That
Bro,
second disc is trash, man.
Is it for real? I gotta listen to
Oh,
it.
it don't matter. The first one was
Yeah.
dope. So the second one is extra.
If you buy the whole
Facts.
album, you gotta get the second disc with it. So you
Okay,
buy it,
cool.
I'm not buying it for that. No.
Yo,
Yeah,
All
see,
Eyes
boy,
on Me. Yo, real talk. I'm never putting nothing on top of All Eyes on Me because that's one of my favorite albums when I was a little kid, bro.
That's
Period.
cool. I agree.
Period.
First disc, yes.
They don't even acknowledge that. They don't even
I'll
acknowledge
add
this
that to
nigga
it
had a
with the
second.
phone number, all that.
Scandal.
It's all about you.
Oh my God. It's all about you. One time. Oh, oh, come on.
First disc. First
Come
disc.
on, man.
Thug Passion.
How
Picture
many
me
young
rolling.
victims of the street? Rest in peace, young nigga. Is in heaven for
I
a
got
G.
all that.
Real life.
All
Come
eyes
on, man. You know
me.
I know my junk, man.
Hey,
Heaven ain't that hard to find.
I wonder if Heaven got a ghetto. That wasn't on there?
hell no.
Yo, you wildin' for that one.
That was way after. Way after.
That was after he died and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have did.
It's from Marco?
Nah, that's from Connecticut, New Haven.
Ooh.
So I said I'll never be skinny. Shout out to these people.
That junk guy.
It's all right.
New Haven pieces.
What from where?
I don't care.
See what I'm saying?
Yo, is anywhere from New Haven not better than anywhere down here?
Definitely.
So why are we discussing from where? And we live down here.
Because I listened. Yo, because I ate the best in New Haven.
Yeah,
Yo,
I did
his
too.
nigga, yo, what the?
Is she still with you too?
She is.
Bars.
That nigga be in that thing like. I don't know how we made that into the sex beat.
That's my shit.
That's the sex bop.
I'm about to go crazy tonight.
I know, that's why you drink it. I forgot. This drink on schedule.
Nah, my day was yesterday. I'm gonna be upset monkey tonight.
Wow.
Hey, yo, y'all gotta get the. I'll tell y'all about that.
Off air.
You got one.
No, I already know what you're talking about.
them things.
I ain't even gonna attempt.
Yo, so he said, yeah, I don't feel good. It's all right. You want some soup, some crackers, some Benadryl, knock yourself out.
Damn, man, crazy.
What? Yo, what's the timestamp?
I can't. I mean, it says 139, but
Oh, we over.
No, we not. No, we not. No, we not.
That was a mix.
Yo, it was something else you had. Then what we had?
No, that was it. That was all I had. The one gotta go. That's all I had.
Yo, what's another one gotta go?
I mean,
Off the top of the dome.
Off the top of the dome.
Top of the dome. Damn, one gotta go. Do it gotta be R&B or rap? Like, what you wanna do?
Oh, we gotta talk about the Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
Uh,
that is one thing. That is one thing you did.
What about her?
You said she was baddest in the game yesterday.
No, I did not.
You said that.
I did not.
He didn't say those exact words, but
I didn't say Nicki Minaj. This man.
He said Nicki Minaj was the baddest in the game.
He's lying. What he trying to do, Barbs, is he's trying to start some shit. The reality of it.
talking about her.
I don't think Nicki Minaj is that bad in the game. I think
He said she bottom 5. Yo, y'all niggas tell me in the comments what's going on.
I ain't said she was bottom.
You did. Didn't he say that? Yo, didn't he say that?
Some will say I did. Some will say I
Yo, did we get our 5?
Hey, yo, this nigga said.
What'd I say?
Hey, we know.
Hey, I just think me personally, I respect Nicki Minaj. I respect her as I mean, but my personal preference, I don't like all that. I don't like all that. You know what I mean? When you get home, you're a different person. after you get off work, like your whole appearance changed. That's weird to me.
Take off your wig,
Like that's a whole
eyelashes,
identity change to
your
me.
lips,
And that's just me.
titties,
And
breasts,
then,
whatever.
and then there's so many other women who
You think don't take off their wig and don't take off their
Nah,
mouth
they
and don't
do,
take
they
off their
do.
legs.
Whoa. Whoa. Yikes. Yikes.
Hey, yo, it's a lot of it's a lot of. I don't know, man.
Yo, who used to date the girl with one leg, yo?
It was Mike, wasn't it?
Nah.
That was nah.
I think it was Willie.
It was you with the one arm girl.
Nah.
Who the one who had that? That was your cousin.
I think so.
It was somebody who we
But
was sitting
it
at the
definitely
I
table.
know we
And
was.
somebody number, and she was
I
like,
know Angelo.
yo,
I think it was Willie. I think it was Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Willie.
His
The
brother.
one-
Yo, in her defense though, she was bad.
She was bad.
She was bad. I would
Shout out to them. You
I
know,
would have Yo,
Was
shout
it
out to the chick with no
amputees.
toes.
Amputees, what they call it?
Amputees.
Amputees.
Hey yo,
yo.
hey yo.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all still bad.
Hey yo.
Hey.
Shout out to all the little women too.
The little women.
That's definitely on my bucket list too, by the way.
Oh, you talking about? Yo, you about to go to?
It's on my bucket list. Get one of them little women from Atlanta. Twins.
Nah. I feel you. Hey yo, is it weird that niggas got little women fetishes?
Yo, just go get one.
Nigga,
Yeah,
they'll just be
hard
out
to
like
find.
that. They'll just be out like that. Like,
you
like,
can't
My dude.
You know where?
My
Yo, he
dude.
got the plug.
I got the plug, yo. Hit me. Yo, I'm gonna text you after the show.
Yo, he
I'm gonna
got the
text you
plug
after
on
the show.
Midget Escorts.
I'm gonna text you after the show, my G. I'm gonna text you after the show.
Yeah.
Hey yo, we get one to stand on the table while we potting.
Yo, the joint. You standing straight up. She standing straight up.
Right there.
Oh,
Forehead, bang.
Oh, man.
it's definitely a. Hey yo, we gonna get canceled. Oh
Oh,
Lord,
that is.
Oh my god.
it's not my fault.
Oh my god.
It's Trump.
That is
Oh my
Hey yo,
goodness.
hey yo.
that's fire.
Oh
So,
shoot.
over here at the NEO podcast, we would like to
Oh
say
my
that
gosh.
we appreciate everybody of all races, shapes, or sizes.
Yo, wasn't that appreciation? We were just showing
Absolutely.
appreciation,
So I'm just conveying, hey,
so it don't get miscommunicated.
so don't get misconstrued. We like that
Oh, yeah,
thing.
we
We like that
that.
thing.
We
Hey,
love
yo,
that.
I'm a very articulate man, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because of the Quasterpedic,
Yeah, you-
they was that.
You.
What the fuck was that? What was that?
Hey yo, y'all niggas is dumb, man. Hey yo, man. Shout out to us having a lighter podcast, man.
I
It
know,
feel
man.
good.
Dude. I'm over here tearing. I'm laughing so hard.
I think we needed this, man. We needed it subconsciously. And we was mad serious in our meeting yesterday. Like, yeah, you know, we're
Yeah,
going
it gotta be
to
different.
I'm crying on the phone, telling my personal stuff. Like, we came in here and just showed our ass after
Yes, man.
arguing. That's what's up.
Yeah, we ain't never really argued.
Nah, it's not really.
No, it wasn't no
It's
real
a debate, nigga.
argument.
It's a debate show. Yo, niggas
Hey, yo,
wild.
man, give us a coachable moment, man.
Yo, my coachable moment is not to be a victim. Okay. see how he do? Not to have victim mindset, yo. Period. Hey, I tell my daughters just like I said last podcast. I tell them they women, they black, they in America, they're gonna have a harder road than anybody. You feel me? But that don't matter. You can feel like that, but that's for real. That's the thing that's plaguing. Is that the word?
Hey,
I'm not into
Plaguing
that.
or
Plaguing
I'm not
us.
into pegging. I'm not. That's not my.
I don't know.
Because for real, if America don't change, if it don't change, we still have to get to wherever we going. We got to still become whoever we going to become. You feel what I'm saying?
But the America can't change. But you gotta listen. Stop acting like
I ain't acting like nothing.
all right, never mind.
I ain't acting like nothing.
Stop having victim mindsets. Go out and make a change, do something different.
Go out and do it. Go out and do it, bro.
Well, for the people who don't know no better, try to know better. Try to learn. I do agree with a lot of what Brandon said. If you feel like it's something different and you don't go out and find a way for it to be different, that's your fault. I get it. So do something better. Shout out to all the black people. That's black.
I can't wait to press the buttons, man. When I come down there, I'm
you gonna have the controls?
I'm pressing buttons.
All right,
I like to say to all my
yo, who moment was this?
Yours, you stopped it already.
Nah, you came in with the young truth.
Yeah, well, I'm ending the podcast as I do every other podcast.
All right, go ahead.
Get out of here.
Go ahead.
I don't know what just happened.
Take a shot.
We ain't getting no more shots,
yes,
man.
You are, nigga. Just because you stopped me, I'm gonna waste their time. You wasted my time. Stop me. You gonna take a shot? Give me a glass.
Yo, you can't stop me even if you stop me anyway.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, you can't be considered the GOAT unless niggas can recite your lines in everyday conversation.
Yo, who can't? Who's considered the GOAT that we can't do that?
Tekashi.
Tekashi the GOAT. You know we can recite mad at his lyrics.
Yo, I talk about Tekashi.
You mad?
Tekashi,
I'm mad. We mad.
And Candace Owens in the same boat to me.
They in the same boat?
They in the same boat.
Tekashi ain't got no message.
Mm-hmm.
He just want money. He don't care.
I think he got a big message. But yo,
he definitely trying to use his victim card.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He definitely sitting there trying. Even that little snippet of the song. I'm just trying to get home to my baby mama's kids.
Yo, let me.
Relax.
You want me to set this?
He gonna
cash up you right now.
What you gonna cash at me for? You already drunk. You can count the stuff you drunk to.
No, nigga, that was given to me.
Nah, nigga.
$10.
$10. Let me see how much I paid.
Bro, that's the $28.
$47. $47.
47.
That's like $10 left.
That's about $10.
Yeah, about $10 left in there.
Woo.
Yo, everybody.
Niggas be like this. I did this earlier because I gotta pay this bill. So I went to go get some gas earlier, right?
I went to the Hess station earlier.
So they said, you seen that, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was like, how do you have 19? Just let it ride with it. Like, you just gotta, it's the business account. So you gotta just say, instead of 1.9,
mm-hmm.
She thought it said 19, ran with it.
Yo, I feel you.
Ran with it.
Yeah, let her.
Hey, yo,
let
man.
Anybody run with anything.
Pretty much.
Yo, we love y'all, man. Yo, let me say this too. Hold on before we leave. Let me say this. I'm from this point on going to do everything and support everything and be pro-black as I can. And there is a lot of Caucasian support on that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of white people that I know that are saying, yo, I'm going all black too. And I don't think they're getting credit like they should be. So to them people, yo, we don't see you as this, that, and the third. Because to be honest, I ain't gonna pod.
What you about to say?
Because to be honest, we the only race that don't see color.
I don't know about that.
We the only race that don't see color. When we see a white man, we see a white man.
That's a color.
But what I'm saying is there's not a negative connotation that comes with it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We don't see color for our judgment. Yo, we see an Asian nigga. Yo, that's an Asian nigga. We see an Indian. Yo, if anything, we so ignorant. I know us in the hood.
Yeah.
We grew up so ignorant. We'll walk up saying the most racist shit. Yo, Papi, what up, Papa? You know what I'm saying? Yo, my chick brother, da 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 da. Yo, chicks, what up, Jake? And
Yo,
it's a-
real talk. I remember when D-Rail,
this nigga name drop. Shout out to D-Rail.
we went to this Turkish restaurant, right? This nigga D-Rail gonna be like, yo, my man, y'all niggas must have the mean turkey sandwiches up in this joint.
What? What?
But he, you know,
He
that
don't know no
D-Rail,
better.
that
But you know
D-Rail.
what I'm saying?
30,000 in the chain though. Bling.
Yeah. I ain't could afford to say what he wanted to say. All right, man, we out of here, man. Yo, hey, yo, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Make sure y'all tag that nigga. Yo,
Bring it.
start the show up.
Bring it.
Yeah, matter of fact, just come on, shoot us out.
Yeah.
Hold us down. We got you. Hey, yo, and I already talked to Casanova. Casanova told me he was gonna call you, so
Why you fairy dust
I
this?
didn't mean to do that. I've been drinking.
Now
I
fairy
just-
dust
Yo, if I
niggas
was
out.
on the Rock joint, I wouldn't even be this faded.
Yeah, you would.
That's how I'm lying. I would, but I would be.
All right, yo. We out.
We out, man. We out again. Podcast. Holla.